Because he wasn't jacked enough, so he has to play Travis Kelce now in a Hallmark movie.
Yeah, there's no room for you on the Up and Adams show. Okay, wait, we got Gronk coming up. Let's get to some underreactions. Love that Gronk's on. Gronk's got a new podcast. He's everywhere. We're going to get into it. Hammy, Gronk, thank you. But let's get into, as we set up the Week 7 slate here, things that we aren't talking about. Obviously, Davante Adams is happening. Gronk will be great on that. But I want to talk about the Bills. They had a huge splash yesterday, too. They land Amari Cooper, trade with the Browns. They counter Davante Adams' deal, and they swoop in before KC could even get their hands on him. Thank goodness. The Infinity Stone Gauntlet thing, can't help that happen. This is a big deal for Josh Allen, and that's what we should focus on here. We are sort of underreacting to what 17 is doing so far this season, and the fact this man who the indictment, the tattoo heard around the world about him was interceptions, not taking care of the ball, turning it over. He hasn't thrown a pick yet this year. Why aren't we talking about that? Talk shows. He has to do that. So where does this come from? How did this happen? We think we have an idea based on what Josh sat down and told me back at camp when it was 197 degrees. I asked him about Joe Brady and how Joe Brady impacts Josh's decision-making. Listen.
Making sure that, if 1 and 2 is not there, where's our third? Is it coming to the 1 and 2 where it's at? Understanding where our outlets are, and if it's not there, use the legs and get out. And, we're trying to make scramble drill one of our best plays because we scramble a lot.
So it all sounds like, the impact that he's made is by simplifying things, which is a great thing. Keep it simple, stupid is a saying for a reason, right? He's putting the emphasis on getting through the progressions. And if there's nothing there, just get out of the pocket and find an open man downfield or book it yourself. So sometimes keeping it simple is the right move, especially if you have the talent and can do it like Josh can. If he can keep this energy the rest of the way, by the way, with the run game looking like it's looking, the depth that they appear to have with the running back situation, honestly, and sort of the #1 potential that Amari Cooper has, and this is a recipe to finally get Buffalo the elusive Super Bowl win. Wouldn't that be freaking cool? Them against, Chicago or the Vikings or the Eagles, the Lions, of course, the fave. MMG will be on the show touting them here in a minute. Sans Aiden Hutchinson. Let's see if he can do it. It's the matchup this week is, I do believe, against the Titans. I don't know what the odds are, but we can get you guys that if you want to go hang out over at FanDuel Sportsbook. There we go. There you have it. -8.5, guys. All right, interesting. I like the Bills. Next up, I want to talk the Chargers. They are off to a 3-2 start, okay? Harbaugh, the run game. Are we not underreacting to the defensive coordinator, Jesse Minter, and this total turnaround on this defense, okay? Check this out. In Minter's first year as an NFL coordinator, after following Jim over from Michigan, his squad, this is a first-year dude, okay? His squad is allowing 13.2 points per game. That is tops in the NFL. They ranked 24th there a year ago. They've also gone from 28th in total defense all the way to 6th, and they're getting their opponents off the field on 3 outs at the second highest rate in the league, as you're seeing. Let's also take into account that this Chargers defense has been missing key players like Joey Bosa, Asante Samuel, Derwin James at points this year, and Minter somehow is able to keep it a going anyway. That's huge. We were at Chargers camp at the Bolt, beautiful new facility, new regime, new sayings and slogan and motivations from Jim Harbaugh. I asked Asante, soft-spoken Asante, about his new DC, and here's what he said.
Great. Coach Minter is a great guy, very smart, very passionate. He's very understanding, and he wants the best for his players, and he's want to put the players in the best position he can. He'll hear things out if we have a suggestion with a specific scheme or different coverage. He's just more open to hear what we have to say.
Are you seeing the theme that I'm building here on the show about coaches, coordinators, and sort of involving the players? It's nouveau. It's not old money. It is a progression. It's collaborative. It's evolution. It's a theme. It's a theme on the Ravens-y sort of squads, the input of players. And even though they're missing some of those guys, this is what's going on. The players' input on scheme, hearing that from Josh Allen at Bills Camp with Joe Brady, hearing it with Monk, and hearing Luke Kuechly talk about it. Communication matters, and we love to see it We'll see how the Chargers defense handles Kyler. Let's see that. They've got, I believe, the Cardinals this weekend. They do. But we're underreacting to Jesse Minter. Plus 1,100 odds to win the AFC West. That's not great. It's -2.5 the Chargers are, if you want to have fun over there. Let's put those in there. I usually have a paper with them on there. Sorry, guys. But go have fun on FanDuel Sports. But Gronk will be here to tout some stuff as well. Finally, I think we are underreacting to, Gronk will love this one, the continued success leveling up by Baker Mayfield in Tampa. I was impressed with what they did this weekend in New Orleans because hot starts are hot starts. We've seen lots of teams have hot starts. They don't really matter. They're kind of fake, like breadcrumbing. They're love bombing to start the NFL season. This love bombing sesh could have fizzled out, right, and been ghosted and unraveled, and it's over. He threw 3 picks in a 4-drive span in the second quarter. That was brutal. But the resilience, the regrouping, the who gives an F, I'm going to get up and do it again. He then leads the Bucs to 51 points in a franchise 594 yards on the day. And let's listen and give some love to Baker Mayfield. And I would just love to know, like, what got you through that stretch?
Yeah, I've had some not so pretty games in the past, but I trust this group. And, you know, the most important play is always the next one. Good, bad, ugly, doesn't matter. You got to play the next one. And I'm surrounded by a group that, you know, allows me to have that confidence as well.
I know it sounds kind of trite and like what we would expect to hear from a quarterback, but you can sort of, can't you see it? Like, I can see the confidence. I can see the trust that Baker has in these guys. And we've seen those guys repay his trust in a way that I don't think he had at any of the other stops that he had in his career. And it's bringing out this level to his game. Look at this. Baker isn't just having one of the best seasons of his career, people. He's been one of the best quarterbacks in the NFL. I love to see it. He's leading the NFL with 15 touchdown passes, 3 more than the next closest guy, 2nd in passer rating to Joe Burrow, 4th in completion percentage. As good as he was last year, and he was great, and he earned that contract and had the confidence and didn't talk about it too much, there's a leveling up. There's another gear here in 2024. The Bucs are sitting there at 4-2. And we're not, somehow, they win a Super Bowl with Brady. The next year we'll be able to talk about them. It's always about Brady. Talk about this team. Talk about this quarterback. And they have an opportunity Monday night. They get the Buck Aikman treatment, like national story. They've got the Ravens. Oh my gosh, visiting them. The Red Hot Ravens, both 4-2 squads, -3.5. What do you make of that? Let us know at Up and Adams Show. Let's get to the break here. Hammer's going to break down the Thursday night matchup. So let's do it. We're gonna have MMG on. We've got Gronk on. So the prop off is due here. Oh, what a fancy. Excusez-moi. Foncé, Hammy. Is Matthew Hamilton on the program?
Here we go. We're running back prop a shot. This was the scoreboard last week, going into that Niners-Seahawks Thursday night game. Here's the updated one. You guys both went 2-1, both had a great night. Gronk really getting it going. Unfortunately, wasn't able to gain any ground because you were able to do it. But we'll keep it going here. We'll see if Gronk can close the gap here. Gronk, I'll start with you. Broncos Saints, Cortland Sutton, over or under 45.5 receiving yards in tomorrow night's game?
I mean, the Broncos aren't really known for throwing the ball and putting up a lot of stats in the receiving game. So I'm going to go with under 45.5 receiving yards for Cortland Sutton.
All right, Kay, your turn now. Alvin Kamara's line for rushing yards is at 71.5 yards. Does he go over or under that tonight? Or tomorrow night? Sorry.
Thursdays are so weeby and wobbly, Alvin. 71.5's a lot. I never go under. I'm going to go under because they haven't been using him like that. He's 66 rushing yards over the past 2 games combined. So we've got injuries, the O-line, Olave, Shaheed, they're on the injury report. I don't know. They're going to, if there's one thing I believe, it's Sean Payton, Gronk, tell me what you think, sort of understanding how good Alvin is, who he talks about all the time. He's going to stack the box and he's going to say, hey, Rattler, beat me with your arm.
Yeah, that's a good point. And actually, that's why I'm going with the next pick, Hamilton. I'm sorry, I'm already jumping the gun to have Spencer Rattler to throw for more than a half a touchdown because Sean Payton will be stacking the box and make Spencer use that arm of his. And he didn't have a bad performance last week versus the Tampa Bay Bucks for his first game in the NFL. So Spencer Rattler is my next pick, over a half touchdown. Sorry, Hamilton.
All good, Gronk. Do your thing. Okay, Bo Nix is also at half a touchdown for tonight. For tomorrow night? Does he go over or under that?
Last 3 games, he's got 5 touchdowns. I feel like he's going to get better as the season goes on. Saints pass defense ranks 29th right now. Absolutely. This seems disrespectful for Bo. Like half a touchdown? Absolutely bang the over.
I like it. All right, Gronk. Anytime touchdown score for the Broncos in this game?
I'm going with Bo Nix. The guy loves to run the ball at the quarterback position, loves to scramble. He's going to get in the end zone. He's going to help me, start topping K and prop a shot. Come back is on.
Gronk, as the keeper of this game, if Bo Nix gets one on the ground, I'm giving you 2 points for that this week.
Oh, okay.
So you can close the gap
You're
a little
such
bit.
a appreciate that. Really. Go for it.
Anytime touchdown score for the Saints.
Okay, since I feel like I was mean to Alvin about yards, but I think he's going to really want to score one on our boy Sean. So I think, they use him in the passing game. He'll make an impact there, and he'll find his way to the end zone. I say Alvin will score. So let's say, to recap, Alvin Kamara under 71.5 rush yards. I just don't like that. He hasn't done it in a while. Although we could do that on one freaking play. So I don't know. I'm feeling iffy about that one. Bo Nix to throw at least 1 touchdown, of course. And Alvin Kamara is my anytime touchdown scorer. Gronk with Cortland Sutton under 45.5 receiving yards. Rattler, I don't even like saying Rattlers. Reminds me of snakes. I don't like it, but he'll score at least 1 touchdown. And Bo Nix as his anytime touchdown scorer.
Quay trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình nha. Video ngày hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn tô màu sao cho thật là đẹp. Và bây giờ các bạn hãy cùng đi theo mình nhé.
Đẹp thì suốt. Đây là nói em để ý đấy. Bây giờ mình sẽ tiếp tục tô màu nha các bạn. Tay của mình ngày hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục hướng dẫn các bạn làm màu tay. Hôm nay màu tay của mình sẽ có từ máy ép thịt. Bây giờ mình sẽ bắt đầu làm với mọi người. Xin chào tất cả mọi người đã quay trở lại với kênh của mình nha. Ngày hôm nay mình sẽ tiếp tục hướng dẫn các bạn làm màu tay. Và màu tay hôm nay của mình sẽ có từ máy đông lạnh. Bây giờ mình sẽ bắt đầu làm nhá. Bây giờ mình sẽ đọc một cái điều này. Chúng nó bảo chị hát gì? Đây là chị hát gì to à? Còn nếu mà bình thường thì ở trên lớp chị hát gì nhỏ hơn. Chúng nó toàn bảo cô té à. Đấy là con gái anh bảo thế, con trai anh còn bảo CB. Ác lắm. Thôi chị bảo là hát gì cũng bảo không té thế này thì ta làm cái gì cũng phải bảo dẻo. Mọi người đây màu vàng của mình này, màu vàng của mình đây nha mọi người. Bây giờ mình chọn màu đỏ nhé. Mình đã cuốn cho mọi người bạn. Ô, mua ốp điện thoại mà vừa giờ nó vẫn chưa chịu giao đi. Chị mua ốp gì? Mua ốp iPhone hay mua ốp gì? Nhưng mà ốp kiểu gì ấy? Thì con mèo, con thích tay mèo. À, ok biết rồi. Chị đang định mua ốp Valencia với lại ốp Dior.
Ô mẹ thua đúng. Vừa chơi cái cua.
Viên vuông.
Em biết cái ốp này cũng sẽ cực tí.
Ê chị đang định mua ốp con lợn ấy, ốp silicon con lợn ấy. Đẹp lắm luôn. Nhưng mà đắt quá, 68.000. Cho nên là phải để tháng sau mình mua, tháng này mua mấy cái ốp 30, 20 đã. Mọi người ơi, đây là 3 màu đầu tiên của mình nha. Mọi người ơi, đây là 3 màu đầu tiên của mình. Tiếp theo là sẽ đến màu tím nha.
Bây giờ này cho chị xem cái ốp của đúng rồi, nhìn coi như nhìn cũng gọi là không tè.
Chị đang muốn ưu tiên dùng mấy cái loại ốp có lót nhung ở trong để cho nó không bị xước điện thoại.
Có cái gì?
Lót nhung.
Lót nhung chị biết nó là cái gì?
Thì không có thôi.
Ôi chưa. Nhưng mà đi công là phải mua. Thế mà đặt không mua lần đấy. Ôi dồi ôi.
Các bạn ơi, đây là phần màu tím và màu hồng của mình này. Mọi người, đây là phần màu tím và màu hồng của mình nhé. Rồi bây giờ mình sẽ xỏ màu xanh nha.
Ôi trượt rồi. Chí chứ. Trượt đi. Vậy là tô màu son nhé các bạn.
Xin chào tất cả các bạn đã quay trở lại với kênh YouTube của mình nha. Video ngày hôm nay mình sẽ hướng dẫn cho các bạn tô màu sao cho thật là đẹp. Và bây giờ các bạn hãy cùng đi theo mình nhé.
Ba màu của mình này, đây là ba màu của mình nha mọi người. Bây giờ mình sẽ xỏ tiếp tục.
Bây giờ mình sẽ tiếp tục tô màu nhé các bạn.
Hình vuông nha.
Trường mặt rất mấy thằng có kim cương luôn thế này. Vậy là mình đã xong cái điều hòa rồi nha các bạn. Cái pin này hỏng rồi, vứt mẹ đi.
Mọi người ơi, bây giờ mình nối hai đầu vòng lại nha. Mọi người ơi, bây giờ mình nối hai đầu vòng này lại nha mọi người.
Đây, chị em đã mua được cái đẹp này. Nó tội xong bắt đầu.
Ê mày ơi. Ra mình nói thì quên.
Giờ lúc này này.
Vâng. Cái ốp đấy mua về á, chị thấy bạn chị dùng rồi, cái ốp nó cứng lắm.
Thì đây.
Cái này thì đẹp. Cái bàn mà to y chang nhau dày cả.
Rồi, chị cần nói là em con.
Rồi, mọi người ở đây vòng của mình nha, vòng của mình đã hoàn thành. Video của mình đến đây là kết thúc. Nếu các bạn thích thì cho mình xin một like và chia sẻ một đăng ký kênh nhé. Chị có 2 chị đã like rồi. Các bạn ơi, đây là vòng của mình, vòng của mình đã hoàn thành nha. Video của mình đây là kết thúc. Nếu các bạn thích cho mình xin một like và chia sẻ và đăng ký kênh nha.
Giờ anh nghe là có cái thằng ngu cứ xả ơi xả này sạc
Thì lần sau để có rủ cho chị cái tai nghe đây.
rồi cho mình được 2 cái mà thôi để cho.
Ok, chị cảm ơn.
Nhưng mà toàn tai nghe Gaming chị.
Nghe được là được.
Cái tai nghe của chị mà lại em đổi với như không luôn.
Hả?
Cái tai nghe của